Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, Our Life Journey. If you're new, my name is Patricia. I have been doing carnivore for about a year and a half now, so I've been on and off. But during that time, I actually lost 90 pounds. Best decision I've ever made. So, you guys, we are recently doing a 8-week challenge, and it's starting May 16 till March. We're in March. March 16 to May 11. So it is 8 weeks, and I'm definitely in need of it because I did gain some weight. I got on and off, like I mentioned. And when I get off, I enjoy myself. I splurge. So definitely feeling it and really happy to get back on this challenge. So for today, I want to do a very specific video. So I am in the middle of doing what I eat in a week. So if you're gonna see my pink shirt again, that's why. So in today's video, it's gonna be only about pork belly. I love pork belly. I have an obsession with pork belly. If you've seen my previous videos, you've seen me do a lot of pork belly. Now today, it's gonna go in the Dutch oven. So I got it warming up. I have done it in my air fryer. This is the Thyphur air fryer. It is such an investment, but it's so worth it. This thing is huge. You can make a pizza. You can make like a bunch of things at a time. Your steaks in here. Highly recommend it. But for today, my pork belly is going in the Dutch oven because how it's like rendering out and then it starts cooking in its own fat. Now, enough talking about it, let's get to it and then you guys can see the process. And I'm giving you guys a heads up right now. It is about a 2-hour process. This is a slow render. We want everything to like get out all the fat and then cook it in its own fat. Anyway, all right, let me just show you how I do it and then you guys are gonna understand. All right, let's go. So since it's just me and Kellen, I have like 4 strips here and I'm just gonna cut them into, I guess you would say like bite size. So about this size. And just cut them up and stick them in my Dutch oven. I have the heat going medium. I want to make sure that this is nice and warm. Even something like this where it's just fat, don't throw it away. Stick it in there. It's so good. And here is the pork belly. Just make sure it's nice and flat. Get everything layered nicely. All right, I got it as flat as possible. And let it go. And at this time, I did lower it to kind of like a medium low. It's been 10 minutes. Make sure this is not hot. Let's take a look inside. All right. Let's give them a little mix. It's already starting to render. And I'm just using a little wood spatula. And then we're gonna put the lid for like another 10, 15 minutes and give it a toss every once in a while, so. Another 10 minutes has passed. Let's check it out. Ooh, sorry. So by putting on the lid, all of that water is dropping in and it's actually purifying the fat. If you guys did not know that. All right, it is looking good. A lot more fat, a lot more water inside. So this is what 20 minutes looks like, and let's keep on going. We're gonna put the lid back on. It's been 40 minutes and they are looking good. And they're starting to shrink, so it does fit a little bit better on the bottom of the Dutch oven here. Flatten it out, and again, put the lid. So this is what they're looking like 40 minutes. That's why it's a very low rendering process, but the outcome is amazing. And I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so the reason why I like to have the cap on the lid is because all of that rendered or the condensation from the lid is falling in. And then with the fat, it's actually purifying. Now what's gonna happen, I'm going to leave it. I'm gonna keep on rendering with the lid, let all of that condensation go inside. And when it's close to being done, I'm taking the lid off and I'm going to let the water evaporate from the fat. And then all that's left is amazing, beautiful ivory fat. Once it cools down, it's like such a beautiful, beautiful color. But this is how my family does it. And that's why I believe this is the best way to do pork belly. This one, the Thyphur, has heat on the bottom and the top. So it's like cooking it as well as like rendering out. But this, yes, it's got the Dutch oven. It's all around. But because of the condensation, I feel like it just cooks it differently. And then cooking in its own fat. There's different ways to make pork belly. But again, like the title of this video, I believe this is the best way to make the pork belly. So I'm going to leave it for another like 20 minutes, toss it, and then I'll show you guys what it's looking like. So it's a waiting game right now. It has been 1 hour exactly. Let's see what they're looking like. Ooh, look at all of this fat, you guys. Oh, and they're starting to glaze. You can feel it on the bottom. Now at this point, I'm going to take some tongs because I want to make sure that these pieces that have not browned, I'm going to put them facing down. And then again, keep the lid on. So give me 1 second. All right, and here is basically we're fishing for these kind of like pieces. Flip them over. Make sure everything has contact with the bottom. Leave them for another 10, 20 minutes. So we'll come back in a little bit. So another 10 minutes have passed and ooh. Yep, they are done, you guys. All right, I'm gonna turn off the heat and I'm going to let this fat kind of render out that water, let the water evaporate, but time to get some salt on them. And with this thingamabobber, I'm just going to fish them out. And I do like a 2-bowl method. I'll take some salt, put it on top. With the tongs, just kind of give them a little toss. Make sure it's nice and coated. And transfer them into another bowl. And I'm just gonna repeat this. This is what they're looking like. I'm gonna let them cool down and then of course do a taste test. Here it is, you guys, pork belly. Now, I think I did say 2 hours, but it was like 1.5 hours. So definitely when you're at the hour mark, keep an eye on it, keep turning it, scrape the bottom. It comes out so crispy and amazing. And I do like to do the double bowl. This way, I mean, you can see I have with salt, every piece is salted. Some might have a little bit more than the other. Look how crispy that looks. I've got my mustard and hot sauce because, you know, I'm a dirty carnivore. So let's give this a try. I love pork belly. I'm burning my cheek. You guys, This one looks to be really good and crispy. Let's see. That one's more juicy. A lot more fat. But oh my gosh, the flavor is amazing. Best pork belly pieces ever. Also, you have the bowl where you salted everything and you mixed it. Okay, don't rinse it out. Don't throw it away. I actually have a lot of those little pieces, the bits. Okay, I already took a little bite. For some reason, I feel like my body craves salt. So I'm just going to take some of that extra fat that's left over, that salt, and those little pieces, and eat it like that. So good. but salty. So if you guys don't like a lot of salt, yeah, that probably not. But if you're craving salt, you want a little bit extra flavor, so worth it. I have let this sit for about half hour and I'm going to drain it. This container actually has a, what do you call this? Strainer? It's a strainer. And that's it, you guys. You strain it in this cute little container. I will have a link for it down below. And yes, I did have some rendered fat from before. I always just like to put it on top of each other, give it a little mix, and that's it. You can keep this on your countertop or better in the fridge and then just use as you need. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. How to make pork belly in a Dutch oven. And in my opinion, again, I probably said this so many times already, the best way to do it. But all right, if you got any questions for me, you know what to do. Leave a comment down below. And if you guys have not done so already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. But till my next video, I love you all. God bless you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.